Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Friday. And so today we have a few more days until the mini catalog and Sale-A-Bration catalogs go live. Those will not be available until January 4th, and so I cannot show you what's inside the catalogs in the video, but I can show you the products. And so today I am going to be making a My Favorite Things video. And I'm not going to do an unboxing, right? Because you've seen probably a lot of product on different YouTube videos with people opening their boxes and excited. I'm excited also. But honestly, what I usually do with my products is this. I look at the catalog. It's really hard when there's Sale-A-Bration, right? Because every $50 or $100 you spend, you get a free item. So it's really hard to hold back. But what I usually do is I look through the catalog, I put Post-it notes on the things I love, then I wait and I go through it again the next day or so, and I put some more thought into it, and then I actually, before I make a purchase, I give it a lot of thought about what I really like and what I really want to make. And so that way I don't purchase everything in the catalog. Not saying that eventually I don't, but right from the get-go, I do not. I usually purchase a few things, and then I see when they come how much I love them, and then add to them. I like to buy suites because that way you have full, right? You have the embellishments that go with it in the paper. So this year we have some awesome Sale-A-Bration paper, and I just couldn't resist showing that today because that is one of my favorite things in the Sale-A-Bration catalog is this designer series paper. But I'm also going to use Nature's Sweetness suite, and this suite is shown on page 41 of the mini catalog. So if you have your mini catalog, I hope you do, please flip to page 41 and you'll see Nature's Sweetness bundle. You can flip the page and look on the next page also. I am going to be making a card using the designer series paper that I spoke about that I love, and that's Sale-A-Bration paper. It's called Flight and Airy. Sorry, my voice is cracking. And so this paper, I don't know. It is airy, has a lot of white in it, but it also has a lot of color. So let's get started today. I am going to be making a card, and then I'm going to show you some different cards I made with this suite. So let's get started. I had somebody ask me why I work backwards on my videos. And the reason is because I like to talk first. If I put the camera down, I can work right side up. But if I talk first, I would be upside down. So this is the way I usually make my videos. Okay, so I'm just going to show you some of this paper. Yeah, this, you have to see it to appreciate it. Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's got a sweetness to it. It's let's see if I have some other pieces here, like this piece. So this little piece has the blue. I'm going to use this on my card I'm going to make for you right now. And so yes, there's actually 12 different designs. You get 12 sheets. 2 of each, 6 sheets, 2 of each. So does that make sense? Okay, so this is the piece I'm going to use. I decided to use a die from Garden and Meadow Dies, and I love this die. It's very versatile. I used it a lot at Christmas time. It does the little tick marks all around it. And so I am going to use this on this piece of paper. So I'm going to cut this out first. And I'm going to show you what my little idea is. Okay, so I'm going to run this through the cut and emboss first. My very first thing. And I'll make sure I get it on there straight. I don't really want it crooked. There we go. It looks pretty good. I don't bring any tape over, but be careful. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out. All right. So I have this piece now, and then I have this piece. So you can see those tick marks, right? So it leaves the tick marks on both pieces. So this is sold on my online store only. This is not featured in a catalog anywhere. The Garden Meadows dies has a stamp set that goes with it. The dies are 15 dies. Okay, so I'm going to use this side. I love that little bird. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to flip this over And I'm going to mount this on my card like that. Okay, so I have a piece of white cardstock. And that looks like watercolor, right? That blue. And that's boho blue. Of course, they tell us the colors. So that's boho blue. And I'm going to adhere this to my card. So this is 4 by 5 1/4, this piece. So it's going to be there's going to be a white border. Okay, and then I'm going to adhere this piece like that. So it's going to fit right into that slot that we cut out. So, I mean, that in itself is a darling card. Now, the one of, as I said, my favorite things. So my favorite thing is that Flight and Airy Designer Series paper. This is my next favorite thing, and this is the Notes of Nature. Okay, so this is the featured bundle. So if you purchase this whole bundle, you get the 10% off. And so the bundle becomes, hold on a second, I can't show you the catalog inside, but I can look at it, $52. Okay, so you save 10%. So I am going to actually do a little stamping, and I am going to stamp, today is all about you, happy birthday. I'm going to stamp that on, where's my, here they are. I'm looking for my blocks. I'm going to stamp that in boho blue. On a little strip of white cardstock. I think this is a 1/2 inch, maybe a little more. See, isn't that so pretty? I love it. Okay, so I am going to just trim that. I don't think I'm going to do a fishtail. I think I'm just going to go straight. And then I'm going to pop that up. The paper does all the work for this card, guys. You really almost don't even need anything else. Okay, so I'm going to add this to my card. I put 3 dimensionals on the back. Add this to my card. Obviously don't want to cover up my bird. Now, there is a leaf in here, and I really like this leaf. And I think it would add something to the card. So, I'm just now thinking of this, but I think I'm going to add this to the card by doing some blending. So I'm going to stamp this in black memento. Yes. And then do a little blending. I usually start with the light. So this is soft sea foam, which is one of the colors that's in this designer series paper, soft sea foam. I actually used it on one of these cards I'm going to show you in a minute. I actually used it as my cardstock base, soft sea foam. Probably not a color I go to often, but gee, it is a pretty color. So I'm just going to add a little dark soft sea foam. Okay. And then I have the die that cuts that out, which is super nice. So I have this die. So I'm going to cut that out on my cut and emboss. I'm not bringing my cut and emboss up here on the table. It's just too bulky I don't have my mini. I just have my regular one. So I'm just going to cut this out over here. You know how a cut and emboss works. Don't need me to show that to you. Okay, so I have that. And now I'm going to pop that up also. A couple dimensionals. Okay, there's some embellishments. So I'm going to add this down here. So there's some embellishments that are included in this suite. And I did get the whole suite. So I did get that paper. I opted out of using the Nature Sweetness paper on this card because I am showing you my favorite things. Not that I don't love that, but I do love this Flight and Airy more. And so on Tuesday, I will show you some of my favorites. Okay, but for now, these are real cork, adhesive back cork rounds, and they are real cork. I love it. I love this texture thing. I love it's not just, you know, more cute little discs or whatever. So there's two sizes. There's the tiny ones and then the bigger ones. Okay, so I'm going to add 3 because that's how I roll. Okay, I always put things in 3s or 5s, uneven numbers. Okay. And then I did want to show you, if I can find it on my table here. Oh yes, this is the notes. No wait, this is the gold faux leather trim. You have to see this to believe it. It is beautiful. It is faux leather, but it's gorgeous. It's got a little gold in it. Hang on a second, I don't want to tear it. There. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a little leather trim. It's got gold on one side, both sides. So pretty and so masculine too. So the Nature Sweetness is a really a versatile bundle. The dies, I'm going to show you the dies. The dies are gorgeous. So you get all of these dies. You get this one. I used this one on a card I'm going to show you. I used this one on a card I'm going to show you. This one I just used. These little ones, okay? And then this one cuts out holes like notebook paper, or like more like a planner, I think I would call it, instead of notebook paper. More like a planner, okay? So yes, you get all of these dies, and there are 9 in the die set. Okay, so there is our card today that I made. Now let me show you the other 3 cards I made. This one. Okay, so this, I don't even know what this fun fold card is called, but it's like a tuck card. Okay, so this opens like that. And then this is your tuck. Okay, so I had that card. And I put a little Wink of Stella on those little flowers. So yes, those flowers, all of these stamps are from Notes of Nature. The little flower, the, again, the birthday, the happy birthday. Okay. Then I also made this card, and I love this fun fold. So this, one of the colors in the paper is Flirty Flamingo. So I made the cardstock base out of Flirty Flamingo. And then I cut this piece out of the Designer Series paper. I did fussy cut this. Fussy cut that. And then just a little note to say hello. So isn't that a cute card? And then my last card I made to show you is a vellum card. And so this card was, I did use that die. And this is cut out of the Designer Series paper. Here's a stamp from the stamp set. Thanks for making me smile. And then I do love this. It's like a grid paper. So I used that. And then I put the Designer Series paper on the inside. So, and again, I use those cork embellishments. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. These are some of my favorite things from the mini catalog and the Sale-A-Bration catalog. And so on Tuesday, we will have another video showing more of my favorite things, and hopefully yours too. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. My name's Trevis Bossler, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. Louis, Missouri. Thanks for watching today and have a great week. Bye.